see, it is not always so easy to mathematically compute how much credit has been created. So we always need a formula which will help us to calculate how much credit has been created from an X amount. So the process of credit creation can also be calculated with the help of the following formulae. If you want, you can note this formula down. Total credit creation is equal to original deposit into the credit multiplier coefficient. I will repeat this formula again. Total credit creation is equal to original deposit into the credit multiplier coefficient. Now you will see here there is a new term, credit multiplier coefficient. What is credit multiplier coefficient? It is nothing but 1 upon R, where R is the cash reserve ratio. So if R is, you can see that it is a small r. Small r always means that it needs to be kept in the form of decimal. So if cash reserve ratio is 20%, like in our example, then R will be 0.2. So 1 upon 0.2 into the original deposit. And what is the original deposit? In our example, it is 1 lakh rupees. So 1 lakh rupees into the 1 upon 0.2 will be our total credit creation. I hope you have copied this formula.
Yes, ma'am.
So credit multiplier coefficient, if the CRR is 10%, is 1 upon 10%, or we can say 1 upon 10 upon 100, that is 1 upon 0.1, that is equal to 10. So total credit creation will be 10,000 in case the original amount is 10,000, then into 10, that is 1 lakh rupees. Now can you calculate the total credit created for our example, that we have used earlier? In the example that we have used, the original deposit is 1 lakh rupees and the credit multiplier coefficient will be 1 upon R. 1 upon R is nothing but 1 upon 0.20. Is the total value. In our case, it was the original deposit was 1 lakh rupees. So we have 1 lakh. This is 1 lakh rupees into brackets open 1 divided by what will be divided by, where is the divided by sign? Okay, I can do this. Divided by 0.2, right? Why have we entered 0.2? Because 0.2, because the CRR is 20%, and because it is a small r, so we need to always keep it in the form of a decimal. So 1 lakh into 1 divided by 0.2. Now you know that 1 divided by 0.2 is equal to nothing but 5. So in the next step, 1 lakh multiplied by 5,
5.
answer is
5 lakh.
5 lakh. So you can see that just by investing 1 lakh rupees, just by attracting a deposit of 1 lakh rupees, banks can over a period of time create a credit worth 5 lakh rupees, almost 5 times the amount that was deposited by the banks. So this is the process of credit creation, or this is the process by which credit is created within an economy. Now the what are the factors of credit creation? देखो फैक्टर्स ऑफ क्रेडिट क्रिएशन बहुत सिंपल टू अंडरस्टैंड है, क्योंकि डिफरेंट इकोनॉमीज में डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ क्रेडिट क्रिएशन फैक्टर्स हो सकते हैं, बट द मोस्ट important one is the banking habits of customers. If customers have the habit of depositing their money with banks, then more and more availability of deposits will be there with the banks. As more and more deposits are available with the bank, the facility of creating loans will become more and more easier. For example, in our case, what is happening is that a customer is depositing 1 lakh rupees. Maybe thousands of customers will come ahead and deposit 1 lakh rupees. Maybe crores of customers will come ahead and deposit crores of rupees. So it all depends upon whether the customer is willing to deposit his money or not. If the customers are not willing to deposit their money, then it will become very difficult for the banks to create subsequent credits. So banking habits of the customers are most important uh, factors that affect the credit creation. Then the next is cash reserve ratio. If the RBI increases the cash reserve ratio, for example, from 20%, if the cash reserve now becomes 50%, then lesser amount of money will be available for subsequent loans. Are you understanding this factor? For example, in our case, when the 20% of the loan is being kept as a cash reserve, then 51,000 is being available for subsequent loans. Now, if RBI increases this CRR to 50%, so 32,000 will need to be now kept in the reserves.
Yes, ma'am.
It's so. And only 32,000 will be available for subsequent loans. So immediately the amount of credit that will be created will also decrease, because अब तो banks के पास इतना पैसा ही नहीं है कि वो किसी को loan provide कर पाए. Major portion of it is being deposited to the RBI. So the
Yes, ma'am.
credit creation facility of the commercial banks depends largely on the banking habits of the customers and the CRR that keeps on changing by the central bank over a period of time. Then the next factor is business conditions. Of course, the kind of situations that are existing with the economy. If it is on a boom, then more people will invest and more credit will be created. If it is in a recession, then nobody wants to invest their money and lesser money will be created. Similarly, whether banks are willing to lend money. Sometimes banks have the deposits, they have the money, but they do not want uh, to lend it to anybody, simply because the market conditions are not so, or simply because the investors that they are getting are not of very good credit worthiness, or whatever the reason might be. So it also depends upon whether banks want to lend money or not. That is also one of the factors that decides uh, the amount of credit created, and willingness of the borrowers also to borrow. For example, in today's scenario, if we talk about, then both the willingnesses are not there. Banks are not willing to lend money, and neither are borrowers wanting to borrow, because what will they do with that kind of loan amount? The economy has come to a standstill. We don't know what the future is going to be like. So the situation is so non-conducive that neither the banks are willing to lend money and nor are the borrowers willing to borrow. So that kind of situation also results in creation of lesser and lesser credit in the economy. So these are some of the factors that might affect credit creation: banking habits of customers, the CRR, business conditions, willingness of banks to lend money, and willingness of borrowers to borrow. So this is as far as the credit creation is concerned. And why is it important? Why is it important to create credit in an economy? Because it is useful. This credit is useful because it helps the financial health of the banks. It helps, or it supports the financial health of an economy. If people will not deposit their money, then credit will not be created and the economy will collapse, because businessmen will not be able to take loans, or people like you and me will not be able to take loans. Then we will If we will not be able to take loans, then we will not pay interest. So it's a cyclical process. If we talk about even one bank collapsing, then, because you know that SBI, in our example, SBI, ICICI, Bank of India, they were all interconnected to each other. So even if one bank collapses, the entire system or the entire banking system collapses because of this interrelationship. So therefore, credit creation is a very important activity in any business scenario, because it helps to keep the financial health of the economy, uh, and it helps in strengthening the economy of any particular